Hi guys, so we're going to talk about problems of migration. Let's be really honest, there are problems, there are challenges, there are issues. You would have come across these in your research. But whenever you're looking at these, remember that the negative voice is very easy to be the strongest voice. And negative things, bad things sell newspapers. They also help politicians to get votes from people. Just remember this, thinking back to the work that we did on the arrival, most migrants just want a better life. They want a better life for themselves and they want a better life for their families. They're really not out there to cause trouble. They're really not out there to steal people's jobs. We'll look at the problems. We'll start off by thinking, what are the problems for the migrants themselves? Very easy to exploit a migrant. They may not be aware of the local laws. They might be afraid. Even if they're legal, if they are illegal immigrants, they're not meant to be there, they're really open to exploitation, at times some quite horrific exploitations. Here in Hong Kong we've had this big issue with maids being beaten by their employers, and a prominent university employee is now in prison for doing just that. There's always this concern, of course, that it will decrease wages. Where this does happen, it tends to only be temporary. The wages do recover over a period of time. And one of the issues as well, and it's not really to do with the migrants, it's due to lack of planning, is pressure on public services, in particular schools and hospitals. A member of the UK Independence Party once said that he couldn't arrive at his conference on time because the motorway was full of migrants blocking up the roads. Quite an incredible statement to make. I don't know how he established that the people causing the traffic jam were actually the migrants. Also as well, there is a concern that if it's totally unrestricted, if you let too many people in, it will cause a rise in unemployment, too many people chasing too few jobs. There are riots, let's be honest about this. There are riots, there are frictions at times. These riots, more often than not, are actually caused by the original people that are living there, protesting against it. So whenever you look at the riots, whenever you look at the social tensions, be very careful. You must be impartial. You must make sure that you're being fair to both sides. There's also this question of large numbers of people moving around across international boundaries, this big concern about security. But one of the biggest concerns is probably that these large numbers of people moving around can facilitate organised crime and people trafficking. That's where you get people illegally across border, and dangerous journeys. For this presentation we'll close with this slide. Have a closer look. It's actually a boat jam-packed full of people going across the Mediterranean Sea from Libya to Italy. This was actually taken from a drone just a few months ago from when I made this video. It's jam-packed full of people. Very dangerous. Hundreds, if not thousands of people do die on that journey.